Hey there, Marina Ormes here with your Astro vibe for Friday, January 6th. Happy full moon in Cancer. With the full moon, we have the illumination, something being illuminated in your life, something being reflected back to you or revealed, something new for you to discover. So ask yourself, what is unfolding in your life, in your situation, circumstances, that's helping you to understand more deeply how to take care of yourself, what kind of needs you have, what's going to be most nurturing for you, what's going to help you move through any emotional issues that might be coming up. So how do you need to take care of yourself to prioritize those needs that you have at deeper levels? Emotional needs are a big part of how we can function or not function based on how we are taking care of ourselves and how we are doing emotionally. So today we are talking about how the Cancer full moon reveals your self-care needs, helps you understand through what is unfolding in your life and the circumstances around you, how something is being revealed about what you need to take care of yourself. I was sharing yesterday more about that Cancer energy and mothering and nurturing and how to take care of ourselves and provide ourselves with that deeper sense of comfort and why that's so important. Today, so definitely check that out if you're interested in understanding this Cancer energy a little deeper. Today, I thought we would also look at the planet Uranus, which is in Taurus, is in a trine sextile to this full moon. And so it's bringing in this energy of support from the planet Uranus, which is about change. It's about a little bit of upheaval, but also thinking in terms of what changes are going to support you in your life. So specifically with Uranus in Taurus, we have the energy of of Taurus, which is our routines. What do we do day to day? What are our habits, our patterns, our normal, regular behaviors, our rhythms? What is your daily routine? When do you wake up? When do you go to bed? When do you eat? How do you do these basic life functions? And in what ways might you need to make some changes to those routines to support you in getting your needs met at deeper levels? So that might be, this could be the perfect time to, again, pay attention to what's being revealed to you in your life and the circumstances around you and what's unfolding, and just noticing what's happening and what is it telling you about how to take care of yourself, and what is it telling you about how you can change, update, rejuvenate, regenerate, revitalize your daily patterns, routines, and behaviors, including your biorhythms, your cycles, your rhythms, how you take care of yourself. So what are some changes to your routine that would make you feel more supported, more cared for, that would nurture you more deeply at deeper levels? And this week I've been talking about laying foundations. We've been talking since January 1st. I had a longer in-depth video about working with moon cycles to set your intentions, to support yourself, to manifest what's your healing, your goals, things that you want to achieve in 2023. And so we're talking about how to do that. And with Mercury and Mars both currently retrograde during this full moon, we also have the energy of really giving time and attention to the structures, the infrastructures, creating the conditions that are going to support us in making positive changes in our lives. And where this full moon falls in that process is it's asking us to think about how we take care of ourselves. What do our bodies need? What do our psyches need? And how can we make any changes in our lives? Think baby steps, right? Don't think about things that are just too big to even accomplish, but what are the baby steps you can do to support yourself in making changes to your routine? What's a little thing you can do that could have a big impact on taking care of you better? What is something that doesn't take a lot of time? What is an attitude you can change or a way of thinking? When the moon was in Gemini earlier this week, January 3rd and 4th, we were talking about, brainstorming and journaling and how to work with the energy of the Gemini information to understand better how to take care of ourselves and how to work with the conditions of the soil that we're planting our seeds in to bolster the foundations that are going to support us going forward. And again, continuing to lay the foundations to create the environment and the conditions that are going to be very supportive to us later when Mercury and Mars go direct later in January, to support us in taking advantage of that energy to move forward. But we have given this time and attention to planning, to taking care of ourselves, to thinking about our needs and what will support us best, thinking about our emotional needs and how to attend to the things that we need on the emotional level. Do you need more sleep? Do you need to eat better? Do you need just some me time, some downtime for yourself? So asking yourself, what's most important, and how is this full moon helping you to see into something that maybe you couldn't see before? So some of those exercises of journaling and brainstorming might help you access that information. And then think about yesterday's video with mothering, with nurturing, with caring, and how you need to do that for yourself, because it's an essential part of our whole self wellness. If we think about ourselves as having a body, a mind, a spirit, and an emotional self, we need to take care of all components in order to really be whole and well in all aspects of our being, and all aspects of our being influence other aspects. So this is the time when we think about the emotional side and our feelings. And so you might need to feel things when the moon is in Cancer, especially when it's full in Cancer. You might feel overwhelmed by your emotions, and this is just the time when that is what is flowing. And so providing yourself with the time to feel things, with the time to just care and not feel like you have to be accomplishing things or checking things off your list. So it's equally important as the other aspects of life in ultimately achieving the things that you want. And we have to think about this piece as well. So what are your self-care needs? How can you update your routines? What needs to change? Thinking about a little bit of upheaval, of change, of introduction of new ideas, new thinking, that's what I was getting at before, is changing your thinking, changing your attitudes, replacing some worry with some positive thoughts. Don't have to be perfect. Just thinking about what little steps can you take? What are some reframes of some stressful thoughts you might have? How can you bring in more of the positive, more of the deep breaths, the relaxation, and some of the self-care practices that will support you in moving through any difficult emotions to feel good and feel cared for, because you being whole and healthy and happy is what's going to help you to achieve the things that are important to you, and to be to have energy and to be effective. So good time for self-care and thinking about what takes care of you. I'd love to hear in the comments what you do to take care of yourself, what you're noticing around this full moon about your self-care and your needs, and maybe some new routines that you're going to try out. So thank you so much for being here. You can learn more about me and how to work with me at astrologyheals.com. And thank you for being here and for subscribing. I appreciate the support, and I'm glad to be here with all of you. All right, see you next time. Bye for now.